Howdy folks, it's Radio Ranch, and I'm your host, Rawhide Foxtrot. And we have two Junior Thunder Riders from Mrs. Landgraf's class. We're going to find out who they are right now.
Howdy, I'm Radio Ranch and I am Cowgirl Gabby.
I am Cowgirl Charlotte. Today we are going to talk about what's been going on in second grade.
All right, but first, Cowgirl Charlotte, what is your horse's name?
My horse's name is Puppy.
All right, and Cowgirl Gabby, who do you ride around on?
Beauty.
All right, very good. But let's head into the news with Cowgirl Gabby.
In math, we've been learning about fractions. Fractions have a numerator, which is the top of the at the top, and a denominator, which is the number at the bottom. We have also been learning about telling time on an analog clock. An analog clock has two hands. The smaller hand is the hour hand, and the longer hand is the minute hand.
All right, Cowgirl Charlotte.
On January 11th, Tayshawn celebrated his 8th birthday on the 16th. Mr. Letman celebrated his 21st birthday on the 19th. Allison celebrated her 8th birthday. We don't have any birthdays in February.
All right, so is this Mr. Littman like the oldest second grader in our school? That he celebrated 21, his 21st birthday, and these are second grade birthdays, right?
No.
Then what's up with this Mr. Littman and 21? Who is he?
He is our math teacher.
Oh, so he's another teacher here. All right, for the students and the teachers who had January birthdays, though, let's give them a Radio Ranch Yahoo. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yahoo!
All right. And Cowgirl Gabby, you're up next.
In continent, we've been learning about Native American. We've been learning about 3 tribes, and they are Powhatan, Lakota, and Pueblo tribes. Now we are learning about matter. Matter is everything around us that keeps up space. There are 3 states of matter. They are solid, liquid, and gas.
So is this table matter?
Yes.
This iPad is matter?
Yes.
My hat?
Yes.
The air around us?
Yes.
That's matter?
Yeah. It's gas.
All right, very good. I guess I'm learning stuff. Okay, let's see what else I can learn. Cowgirl Charlotte.
In Discovery Lab, we have been learning about NASA. We made a spacesuit for your gingerbread person to keep them safe out in space if the suit expands. Most of us were not careful getting a suit that was safe. Tayshawn, Quinn, and Colin were pretty close.
So if you were unsuccessful with your spacesuit, did you get to eat the gingerbread man?
No.
Well, he would have died if you were unsuccessful, so what happened to him?
He got fatter.
Yeah.
He got fatter?
Yeah.
Well, so a bigger gingerbread would even be better to eat.
But the gingerbread was 2 years old.
Oh, not good to eat.
Not good.
All right.
That's why he didn't eat it.
Okay, so let's move on. Let's go on to the next story. In reading.
In reading, we have been practicing our daily 3 reading, where we read to self, read to someone, and reading on Rathkits or Tumble Books. We have been working on summarizing with our somebody wanted but so then graphic organizer. When you summarize, you don't tell every detail about the story. You tell the most important parts.
So somebody wanted, but so then what? Somebody wanted what?
Like something.
Something? So in every story there's something about somebody wanted something? I'm not understanding the title of that graphic organizer. Somebody wanted, but then so. But then.
So then.
But so then. Yeah, so, but so then what? Is that what you're filling in the graphic organizer? You're answering that question?
The somebody is the character who wants
Do you know?
wanted, but so then.
All right. Which is your favorite, Raz Kids or Tumble Books?
Raz Kids.
Really?
And Tumble Books.
Both?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because in Tumble Books they have puzzles and games.
Yeah.
And do they also have stories?
Yeah.
All right. Which brings us to our Around the Campfire. And we have a scary story to share. We'll be right back.
Howdy folks, after a long day of roping and riding here on the ranch, me, Rocket, Rawhide, and the Junior Thunder Riders like to go have a seat around the campfire to sing songs, recite poems, swap stories, spin yarns, tell jokes and riddles, and discuss the unusual weather patterns that come to visit us here on the ranch. So stay tuned, because I feel like it's cloudy with a chance of peas tonight.
Hi, my name is Cowboy Brave Boy, and I'm going to read a story to you. One dark and stormy night, I rent a house for 30 years. Later, my family got buried at the same place. And 6 years later, my family and my ancestors became a vampulp, which is a vampire and a werewolf. Ow! At the same time, I was so powerful I could go through walls. I had all the money I needed to go to the graveyard in Paris where Sophia, there were monsters like me, and Sophia was my friend. She was half devil and half ghoul.
Wow, that was such a scary story. But we also have more news. First, I want to remind you guys that if you have questions about any of the stories you heard for either of our Junior Thunder Riders, if you start typing them into the chat room right now, we'll take those questions live at the end of the show. So start typing those questions in while we bring you more news, starting with Cowgirl Charlotte.
In writing, we are writing fiction stories about animals. We read Dogzilla and Brave Charlotte. To get some ideas for your writing, we also wrote haircut stories.
Now, is Dogzilla a scary story?
No.
It wasn't?
No.
It sounds like a scary story. It sounds like a monster dog.
The dog is Dogzilla is a big dog that lives in a volcano, but was not a scary story.
It wasn't scary at all?
No.
Even though it lived in a volcano and it could deal with all that heat and everything and lava?
Oh.
Did it breathe fire?
Yeah.
Yes.
It did, and that's not scary?
No. Not for me.
You guys are brave. Brave Charlotte. All right, so let's go on. Cowgirl Gabby, you're up next, though.
In PE, we are learning about throwing with our opposite and dominant hand. In music, we are learning some winter songs and perform them for our parents before winter break.
So what was one of the winter songs that you guys sang?
Grandma's House.
Grandma's House?
The Sights and the Sound of the Season.
Okay, all right, very good. What have you guys been doing in art? Cowgirl Charlotte. Oh, sorry. Nope. Cowgirl Gabby again.
In art, we are making pop-up animals. It's an animal that part of its body pops up on Friday. Miss Cohen came in our class to do a lesson about oobleck. It's a mixture of a solid and a liquid. It's very gooey.
So what is a mixture? How if you took the oobleck powder and you put it with water, what's a mixture?
A mixture is something that you mix with something and another thing.
And so like if I took flour and water, I had glue. And I make sort of glue. And then if I add just eggs, then I have cake. Would that be a mixture?
No.
All right. I don't know. I would call that a mixture. Cake to me is a mixture, and it's a very tasty one.
Yeah.
But just eggs.
And flour and water. Yeah, I think it is. Right out of the box. I've seen my mom make it.
See?
I watched her. All right.
How do you make the cakes?
Well, you have to put it in the oven and bake it, but you have to mix it together. Thus, it's called a mixture. All right. Cowgirl Charlotte, now it's your turn.
In the library, we are writing down the names of your favorite book of models for the reading
Olympics?
Olympics.
So what are the reading Olympics?
Our favorite book. And then there's like a circle, and we write it down, our favorite book.
On the circle, and then where does that circle go?
Just leave it at the table.
And they will hang it up.
They're hanging it up?
Yeah.
And you know what's also starting this week?
What?
The Rio Winter Olympics.
Really?
Yeah, in Russia.
Russia. Well,
All right, so right now we're going to head on over to our chat room and see if you guys have any questions for our Junior Thunder Riders. Ready? Okay.
Okay. What animals are you making in art?
Oh, so what animals? You're making pop-up animals, but are there certain kind of animals that are popping up?
Yeah.
What kind?
like rabbit or bunny,
Any other kind of animals?
bird, a
Did you make a
giraffe,
groundhog?
a groundhog. Yeah.
Yeah, groundhog. Popped up, sees its shadow, goes back down.
We just
Only the
moles,
body.
like whack-a-mole, where they're popping up and you're trying to whack them.
No, like the body's supposed to move like the hand or the feet or the mouth.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's pretty much rabbits and bunnies.
No, they have.
Jackrabbits?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Any other questions from our chat room? All right. So that will do it. Cowgirl Gabby, you're going to take us out?
Thanks for tuning in our show. Don't forget at Thursday, February 27th is statement night. Please work on your science project. Have a oobleck day.
Have a new black day, but just want to make sure that's very clear. February 27th is STEM night. Work on your science projects, everybody, because we want to see those and walk around and see what you guys have been learning in science. All right. That's it for this edition of Radio Ranch.